It's the Self Esteem Party. Believe in yourself. Believe in your body. Rock, rock, rock. It's the Self Esteem Party. Believe in yourself. Believe in your body. Rock, rock, rock. It's the Self Esteem Party.
Good evening and welcome to Self Esteem Party Podcast Live. Please give it up for your host, the Queen of Self Esteem, Alana Johnston.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Self Esteem Party Live Podcast. I'm your host, Alana Johnston, and with me, as always, and never by choice, is producer slash husband slash roommate, Norm Sousa. Norm, how you doing?
I'm forced to be here, and here I am. I showed up. You asked me to hang a gold curtain behind us, and I did.
Yeah, looks great. Thanks so much for doing that.
No problem.
Are you excited to be here?
I'm thrilled. Have a drink. I was joking it earlier. We have like a virtual green room with our guests.
Yes.
And we were making fun of Montucky.
And that was a bit of a laugh if you guys could have been there. Let me just say, off the chain. Norm, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling tonight? You know, on the big live show for your self-esteem?
If anyone who listens regularly, I was 6 on the last podcast, which was kind of groundbreaking.
Sky high.
Huge.
Sky high.
And this morning, I was probably even better than that. You saw me this morning. I was flying high.
You were popping off this morning. You guys had to see him. He was awake. He was there.
But then what happened is we ordered food the other day, and it was not good. And then I could not stop eating it.
I'm going to tell you guys something. I know what you're thinking. How does food affect your self-esteem in regards to chicken that's so hot? It burns you from the inside out. Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. It affected my self-esteem because I made a poor choice in torturing my body. So how much can I possibly love myself if I'm willing to hurt myself with a chicken so hot it cannot be tamed?
Yeah, and the problem is like your butthole is like burning hot.
It's my everything.
It's like someone put a cigar out in there.
It's all I have.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it's not going well. I'm feeling the same as you. It's not going well. I'm disappointed. You know, we were all excited to order food and it blew up in our faces. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Cluck and Blaze is the
Norm. I wasn't. It's a local business.
It's a local business. The chicken is too hot.
It's because we can't handle the heat. That's why.
If anybody can, I just want to like shake their hand and be like, "You, sir, are gross."
Yeah. If you guys are gross, drop that in the chat. Just please admit it. Just write in the chat, "I'm gross," so everybody can see. It's time to come out. I'm gross. He's gross.
Yeah. Well, I ate it. And
on a scale of 1 to gross, where are you?
I'm going to say I'm back. I'm still up 6. I'm still doing pretty good.
You're 6 gross.
Yeah. The gross, too hot chicken butt aside, I'm feeling pretty good. Getting back. We've talked about getting back on track, right?
That's right. So as people may have heard in our last episode,
I went off the pandemic deep end is what happened.
Yeah. So what happened was Norm and I ballooned up for fun, for vanity.
Yeah.
And something to do, pass the time. And we are now on the race to 20. Oh, Sarah Escott is gross. Thank you, Sarah. Lauren Van Diepen, gross. Thank you so much for admitting that. Pro Spice. Okay. So we're in the chat and we're loving the chat. Lauren, I do hate spice, but yeah, I do hate spice. So, you know, we've been flopping out in the pandemic. So we're on the race to 20. We're blobbing out. The first one to lose 20 pounds wins.
Here's the thing. I need to lose in order for like my body mass index. I probably need to lose actually 30 or 35 pounds.
Well, I didn't want to say.
But
if you lost 40 pounds, I mean, come on, Norm, you're being outrageous.
Well,
then you're going to be the slimmest one in the house.
Do you ever feel like you're just, you can like, your weight can like move you along and like not your legs? And I feel like a slug. I'm slugging out.
Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, when it shows like, what is it? You know, when it's like reverberation or like whatever, and you can see the little like when it bat. and it goes it comes back
like sonar,
like
actually,
sonar, like
sonar.
the nar. Okay, that's what it's called. So you know when it's that's how my body moves. It just kind of like goes and then bounces off and then goes and bounces off.
So those like
I have no muscle,
invisible like bumper lines,
and it's you. Yeah, I'm bumping into you, and then I'm coming back over here. It's like, can I get some space? God.
I'm doing good. Listen, running and hiking, I've been doing it, so I'm feeling pretty good. Other than I hate what eats me up so much about ordering takeout that's not good is like you really are excited. You have one night to get takeout. And you're like, okay, well, let's get this cool. Let's try something new. That'll be fun. Yeah. And then you get it and you're like, okay, let's dig in. And then you're like, this is terrible.
Yeah. And then it's also like, you get the food, you get the takeout and you think, is this the kind of marriage I want to be in? The answer is yes. So, Norm, tonight we're playing a very special game called Truth or Truth. I made it up. Yeah. It's like truth or dare minus the dare plus the truth. Okay. Yeah,
because we can't really do dares.
Well, all the dares, go to your crush, ask how his parents are doing. We can't do that now.
Yeah, go to your crush, ask how his parents are doing.
Yeah, we can't go to our crushes and ask how his parents are doing in person anymore. Now it has to be a text, a call. Oh, well, what are the digits?
Hey, you were hitting on a waiter the other day, remember?
Was I ever?
Cody
the waiter. We were outside. It was like kind of this outdoor wine tasting thing. Yeah. So it's like, you're in the middle of a field.
He was bored.
Yeah.
He immediately gave you a drink though, without you even asking.
He gave me a drink. I didn't even ask. Yeah, he was hitting on me, and I thought maybe it was going to hit me. I didn't know how far it was going to go. He didn't.
Go to the waiter. Ask how his parents are doing.
Okay, Tina, you are right. You're right. I should go back to that waiter.
His name was Cody.
The question is, Tina, are you gross? His name was Cody, and I got to tell you guys something. It was so nice to be recognized. Just for an afternoon, for an afternoon to have these two men fighting over me. Really fighting with That's Cody. Me sonaring between you and Cody. I was doing like one of these in between.
And I was like, can I get another napkin?
Yeah, you love putting napkins in things.
For 2 napkins.
Because we're gross. We established this.
I'm back on. We both agreed that I'm back on track. And you're back on track.
You're back on track. So Norm, we are playing the game Truth or Truth. So why don't you and I start it off a little light round here? Oh, sure. Truth or truth? Is it true you think you're going to win the race to 20?
Yes. Although you have lost a pound and I have gained a pound, but I do think the truth is I do think that I lose weight faster than you do because I have more of it to lose.
And I have nothing to lose in life.
Yeah. No, I do think I'm going to win 20 to 20. No, wait.
The race to 20.
The race to 20, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and absolutely disagree with that.
Okay.
The reason why I think I'm going to win is because I need something to talk about.
Oh, okay.
And this is it.
And
the race to 20 is it.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna have like spite motivate me or something.
I lost that 1 pound. I've plateaued. I'm taking a break for the next couple months, so we'll check back in with where I'm at.
I was talking about my gray streak.
Doesn't he look like Mr. Sheffield from The Nanny? If you guys think producer / husband / roommate Norm Sousa looks like Mr. Sheffield from The Nanny, please drop it in the chat. #, you know it.
Nothing yet.
We're just going to quietly wait until we get it. Okay, Norm, do you have a truth or truth for me?
Well, technically, it's probably about the waiter question. If you actually had a crush on Cody the waiter,
you'd say, "Is it true?"
Oh, is it true that you had a crush on Cody the waiter?
No, but I loved the attention. I would do anything to get it again. Oh, Chris Siddiqui, fantastic! You know, he's
on the show later.
He is on the show. Carmen, you know it. Wow, people are like really on board. Here we go. No, but it was just nice to be in a mask and a dress that was like covering my entire body, and I looked like a sack, and somebody was like, "Hey, she's worth it."
Well, you know what it is? It's like during the pandemic, I just feel like we're in the US, right? And I know a lot of our guests are living in Canada, and I can't really say what's happening there, but here everyone's just like fucking doing whatever they want.
Oh my God, everybody's throwing it away.
So this is like the first time that you and I went masked to like a place to like
outdoors where other people were by choice.
Yeah, trying to even do anything. And how did you feel? I was a little uncomfortable.
I was very uncomfortable the entire time. I was trying to play it cool by saying a lot of things like, what a beautiful day. Mm-hmm. But no, I was very stressed out, and I remain that way. And that happened days ago.
That's right.
Yeah. But, okay, what do you think, Norm? Should we get into this?
I think you should, yeah.
What would your advice be for our guests in this game of Truth or Truth?
I honesty, obviously.
Goes without saying, but he said it.
And and the more honest, the better, I guess.
Yeah, you liars. Cut it out for once. Norm.
Yeah, one rule, no liars.
Yeah, what do you want from our audience? What do you want from them, and what are you hoping they take away from this show?
What? Oh.
What do you want from our audience? I know what I want.
What?
I want you guys in the chat.
Oh,
I've got it up here on the computer. I can read all your chats. I'm loving the chat. The attention. You're all a bunch of Codys.
Does the gray steak give you powers?
Streak.
Gray streak.
Give you powers, Norm?
I don't know. Well, yeah, it must, right? Like,
every time I touch it, he gets a boner.
Beep. Table just slams, computer tips over.
Sure.
Oh my God, it keeps growing.
Yikes. Okay, great. And what? So wait, what did you say? I said I wanted the chat from the audience.
I want the audience to have a good time. Have a drink. It's Friday. We're tired.
Norm wants you to have a drink.
Relax?
He didn't necessarily say alcoholic or not. It's any drink you want, but we want a drink in your hand.
Yeah, have some water. Keep hydrated.
Okay, great. Stay hydrated. Wait, what was the second? Oh, what do you want from the audience? And I don't remember the second part.
I don't think there was.
What we want from them? What do we want to give them?
I think we should just let them enjoy it.
Let's just let them enjoy
Don't give
it.
them work to do. Oh, drinking rosé. Thank you, Tina.
Fantastic, Tina. Okay, champagne showers. Hello. All right, let's do this, guys. We have our first guest coming up after this quick little break. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Laura Silovitz.
Put attention on me, put attention on me. Please, 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 put attention on me. Put attention on me, put attention on me. Please, 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 put attention on me. Stop everything and take a look at me. Just in case I do something funny. Stop listening to anyone but me. Just in case I say something funny. Quit your job and come work for me. And be the CEO. Put attention on me, put attention on me, put attention on me. Please, 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 put attention on me.
Hey.
Wow. Laura, welcome to the show.
Hi everyone. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, thanks so much for doing the big show. I'm so excited to have you. And as we learned in the green room of the show, you know quite a bit about the internet. So how did that boost your self-esteem? Just kind of bragging about knowing about the internet and everything.
As you know, and as you heard, I grew up when I begged to go to sleepover camp. I was not allowed to go, too dangerous, apparently. So I spent my summers half days at gymnastics camp, and the other half of the day was spent at Young Einstein's computer camp. So,
Wait, Laura, is this true?
Yes.
Oh my God, I was totally joking.
No, I actually really good at technology.
Wait, but so you'd be like in your gymnastics leotard, and then you're like, well, gotta go. And you get into your computer class. I can't believe I didn't know this. Wow, the show's already starting out at a huge high pitch. I cannot believe I didn't know this.
Listen, they were in the same plaza, my gym, and then you'd walk over in your gymnastics leotard.
You had me at Plaza, Laura. You had me at Plaza. Okay, Laura, thank you so much for joining us. Let's start this off, as always, with a self-esteem party check-in. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling tonight in terms of your self-esteem? Where are we at?
Oh, well, Alana, I am a fake it till you make it type of person.
Me too.
Well, I am a 10 tonight.
Dude, here's the thing. I'm for real a 10 because I'm so excited that I got 3 guests, all good friends of mine, to do the show that I made up. So when you guys were like, so what's the show? I was like, well.
We didn't even have a link until 5 minutes before we had to be here.
Yeah, dude, but I'm going to go ahead and say I'm a perfect 10 of excitement. I feel like a Red Bull right now. Like Red Bull gives you wings. No, Red Bull gives you me. That's what Red Bull gives you.
I believe that. I remember when Honey Boo Boo, do you remember this?
Of course.
Came onto the scene, and who can forget? And I was like, that is Alana Johnston.
The most famous Alana of our time. Wait,
her name's Alana.
I remember that's her name. And I just posted about that recently and I wrote, everybody remember when we all thought this was me, but it's like, I wish what I wouldn't give for such a career. She got her own spinoff. That's her problem.
Yeah.
Wait, Laura, we had a quick question in the chat before you and I dive into the game, both of us being perfect 10s. What's the most computeriest thing you know? Tina wants to know.
Computeriest thing you know. Well, let's see. I know that you have to turn it off. If something's wrong, just turn it off. Turn it back on. Unplug.
Okay. Wow.
Everyone's going to tell you.
And guys, just keep in mind, this is a full summer's work here, just in regards to the hot tip of turning off the computer when it's not working.
You know what? I learned like HTML, but that doesn't like exist anymore. All the coders now, they use another coding language that I unfortunately did not learn back in, 2001 when I was at summer camp.
When you were in your prime, admit it. All right, Laura.
The thing I know is, I texted someone an email address today, so that'll tell you.
And
something.
spelled it out. You spelled it out the whole time.
Well, you got to make sure you get that HTTPS for secure.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, that counts.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That it's like HTTP and it doesn't have an S. Shut it off.
Guys, and again, if it doesn't have an S, shut it off. And if the computer's not working, shut it off. So it's one simple solution. It's one solution for everything. Okay, Laura, should we dive in? What do you think? Should we dive in? I've got some questions ready for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll kick it off. We're going to keep this one. This is going to be an across the board question here. Okay.
Okay.
Is it true that you think you're better than me?
Alana, I always say to people, if you can go inside my brain for 1 second, you'd scream. You'd be screaming to get out. No, I don't. I don't think I'm better than anyone. I think I'm lower than everyone.
Oh my God, Laura, how dare you?
No, it's not great. I learned at a young age to ignore my own brain.
At the computer camp? This is what they taught you?
Yes. I used to think that any compliment that I would get was like okay, they either feel really sorry for me or I'm wrong and they're right.
Like there's always something that they're wrong. You're like, no, but you don't know the truth. No, but you don't know I really am this way. Yes, I 100% am with you.
Alana, wait, that was the first question. Did you actually think that I thought I was better than you?
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Well, how can I know if I don't ask the question?
I'm glad we got it out of the way. The answer is an across the board no.
Across the board. Okay. Here's the thing. If it were asked back to me, I would also say no.
Okay. Wait.
I don't think I'm better than you. If we switch it, I don't think I'm better than you.
I don't think anyone is better than anyone. We are all equal.
Well, we'll have to see how the other two guests answer this question.
That's true.
Because we might be getting some yeses. I mean, my sister's on the show, as we know. We don't know. She's the wild card.
The more humorous answer.
Yeah, we don't even know.
But, Norm asked for honesty, so.
Yeah, Norm, and then left. Okay, so I kicked him out. That was always the plan. Wait, do you have one for me? Sorry, do you want to go back and forth? You want me to rapid fire you?
I have made some, because, the rules of the game are it's got to start with, is it true? And I was like, well, what are some assumptions that I have about you? So I have a question. Alana, is it true that you are a morning person?
Yes, to a T. Oh my God, I love the mornings. And I love being alone. Norm sleeps in. I do my own thing. I walk my dumb dog. And then it's like, I chill out. I have my coffee. I do my journaling. I love my mornings. It's when everybody else wakes up that the day goes awry.
all over.
Okay. Here's one I have for you. Okay, this is, I can't wait to see how you answer this. Okay. Do you think you're funnier than me? What terrible question to ask.
Yes, I do. And I don't think you're funny at all.
Because I think you're so funny.
Alana, you're the funniest person in the whole world.
No, I think you're so funny. And I was like, I wonder what she thinks. I'm gonna ask her.
Listen, I'm the funniest person I know, but you're also the funniest person that I know. So see, we're all equal.
Girl, let's wait and see what the other two guests pull out. Come on. I'm not going to be tossing around.
Ability. I feel like you do too, but like I have the ability to, and this isn't a brag or anything. I'm just saying maybe my humor is just, I get my own humor the most.
Yes.
But
yes.
I can make myself piss myself laughing.
I think I'm hilarious. Both you and I are just sitting here laughing at what we're saying. So it's like, I think I'm like so, like, I can't wait to see who dare challenge me on this question because I am ready. I'm ready.
Well, yeah, I think you're both equally funny. But
yeah, right?
Like, you know, that's such a great question, actually, because I've never had to think about that.
Isn't it? Okay, you got one?
Okay, yes. Well, okay, so I wasn't going to ask this because I thought it was going to be rude. But then considering how you guys started the show, I was like, okay, I think I can ask that. And I'm so sorry because this is live. So if you don't want it in the podcast,
do it. Go, Laura. Oh my God.
The live audience can see it. Okay, now I'll tell you it's true for me. So I'm asking you, Alana, is it true that Norm Sousa is the owner of the world's stinkiest fart that you've ever in your life?
He had a feeling this would come up from you because I heard, wait, let me answer it and then you tell us why you asked it because I won't tell your story.
Okay.
The answer is yes, by a butt slide. When Norm and I first started dating, I was sleeping over at his house and I was woken up at 4 a.m. by a fart so bad. I almost left. I went and slept in the other room and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I mean, this was like 2 months in and I was like, I'm better than this. I deserve more than this. It was that bad. Now, Laura, tell us why you asked that question.
Now listen, I've smelled some stinky farts in my lifetime, okay? Including my own, all right? Yep. We will be honest with that. Maybe once in my life.
Okay.
I will admit it. But I gotta say, like, you know, when you are in sketch troupes with people and you share a backstage or, you know, when you're doing shows, people sometimes fart in the green room, and
it happens.
Norm Sousa is the only person who I've ever had to leave the room. Or you know when you've entered the room,
yes,
you have to immediately leave again. It's Chris Siddiqui.
Oh yeah, Chris Siddiqui. Laura doesn't fart.
Well, I lived with Siddiqui for like a year, and I don't think he would have ever heard me. No, wouldn't happen. Asked because one time, me and someone else in the troupe, I don't know why I fell for this, but he was like, "Laura, put your butt against my butt," and I was like, "Okay." Why I did. I was young. I put my butt against his butt, not Norm's, another person, and he farted into my butt. I could go. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why was that an idea that you had? Why did I fall for it? And then Norm was like, you guys actually do need to leave because I just dropped one and it's going to be bad. It's you. And by far, in all my years I've been on this earth, Norm Sousa has the stinkiest farts I've ever smelled in my life. There's only one other person that comes close, and they are also someone I've had to share a green room with. What is with people? What are they eating before the shows?
Well, Norm's eating that hot chicken. That's what Norm's eating. This is a perfect segue into my next one.
Okay.
Laura, is it true you and Norm one time kissed?
I don't think so.
I didn't know. I'm asking genuinely. He hasn't said anything.
I'm like, wait, did I? For like I don't even think for a sketch. No, I've never ever had anything remotely sexual with or romantic with Norm Sousa. When you asked me, I was like, wait, would I? No.
Well, you never know because when you're in the same sketch troupe, everybody gets so close and everyone's so comfortable with each other. And you know what I mean? Sometimes people, whatever. And if everyone's partying too much, and I was like, I wonder, I've got to ask her. No. Because if so, let's just say this is grounds for divorce. If Norm kissed anyone previous to me, we're done. Word gets back to me.
I do remember though, Norm was, I mean, you probably already know this, and it does lead into my next question, but Norm was someone who everyone had a crush on.
Yes.
And I'm not being rude when I say this, but Norm and I always clicked as good friends. I've got a lot of guy friends. I have brothers. And no, I luckily never slept with anyone in that sketch troupe. So,
Good for you. Good for you.
No.
Okay, wait. What's your question that leads in?
The question about that is, Alana, is it true that you had a crush on Norm when you lived in Toronto? When you both
No. In fact, we were enemies. I hated him.
But is it true that
No.
you're actual enemies?
I didn't think he was good looking. We were real enemies. He called me a bitch on Facebook. I trash talked him when he first moved to LA. I didn't want to hang out with him. I only did because of Vanessa. And then eventually we were like, oh, wait, this is fun. And you're good looking. And I'm here. He's a knockout. I just didn't see it before. I didn't want to deal with it.
Oh, every girl loved Norm. It was like,
I didn't want to deal with it. No.
Yeah, I remember at one point, it was like anyone I knew was like at some point had a huge crush on Norm.
Who could get their grubby little hands? Okay.
We can have a little kiss at the end of the night.
I'm
so glad that the answer was no to that question.
I know.
Today.
No time. Okay, Laura, here's a big one. Is it true you once shit on someone during sex?
Listen, the answer is no. I did not.
But is there a but?
Sick. And I can't believe this is a live show. I plead the fifth. Listen, it is something I've told on stage before, but
that's where I got it from in my defense.
I was extremely sick. Okay. I have endometriosis. At the time was misdiagnosed with IBS I had a C. difficile, which was like a really bad intestinal. I was very ill. And when I was recovering, my intestinal like lining was not, it just wouldn't it would come out. So yeah, one time, something else out of my butt.
I used to have this crazy parasite. I used to have this insane parasite that I got from Syria. I completely relate to you. And you just can't control your body. Yeah, there's just some things that happen. You can't control your body, but it doesn't quite happen the way you think it's happening.
No, and in that one, I noticed it. They didn't. And I just very slyly was like, I think we should take a shower.
And they were like, scrub-a-dub-dub. See you in the tub. All right, Laura.
That was so fun. I'm like, we got to go quick because it's going to start to stink.
All right, we're going to do each a rapid question. We're about to wrap this up. This is how quick the sets are. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
It's killing me. Okay, rapid question. Here's mine to you. Is it true that you have heard our next guest have sex before?
Who's the next guest?
Chris.
No. Any roommates?
That's why I asked.
No, they have a kid, so I'm sure they are used to
secret hours, sneak around.
I wonder if he would have heard me.
Oh, well. Let's just say tune in to the next guest. Okay.
House.
All right. What's your last question? Our rapid fire.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me see. I had a couple. Okay. Alana, is it true that you've never had a bad audition?
You're out to lunch and I'm buying. Jesus Christ, Laura. I've had nothing but get a life. This is my impression of Laura. I tell tales out of school. Yeah, my life is a bad audition for a part nobody asked me to go out for. So that's where I'm at right now. No, I'm not. Auditioning is not my thing. Like whenever I audition or like do a self-tape, I always be like, hi, my name is Alana Johnston. I'm 5'3" and I'm ready to do this. That something always goes wrong. Okay, Laura, we're wrapping up here. Tell us, where can we find you on social media? And
you can find me on Instagram. My name is hard to spell, but it's on your screen. It's at Laura Silvitz. Please follow me. I will follow you, probably, maybe, if I like your posts and stuff.
One and done. Laura, thank you so much for joining me. And up next.
Thanks, everyone. And so sorry if anyone is scarred from what you just
Oh
heard.
my God, not at all. Hey, if we learned anything from this, it's take a bit of a wet romp to the shower. Okay, up next is our guest, Chris Siddiqui, right after this quick video. Bye, Laura.
Bye.
Destiny, bad boy, love me. Destiny, destiny, touch my body. Destiny, destiny, get up in me. Destiny, destiny. Please roll me.
Oh, Chris. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Siddiqui.
Oh my God. What did I miss?
Honestly, Chris, what a massive entrance to the show.
AJ, you mind if I get just a bit more comfortable?
Can you just get a bit more comfortable real quick?
Oh,
Oh, a full blow
Oh.
was in scar.
oh, oh, sorry. I just wanted to be prepared.
Chris, I don't want to be rude to our first and next guest, but you absolutely win most unexpected impromptu costume of the show.
Well, let me tell you, Alana, this is not impromptu. I've been wearing this all day.
Oh my God, you must be.
This
Okay,
is
perfect.
my day. I wear these to bed and to rise.
Here's the thing, Chris. In an outfit this slick, you must be feeling pretty good. So on a scale of 1 to 10, tell us, where's your self-esteem right now?
Oh my God, my self-esteem right now, I would say, is about an 8 or a 9. I don't want to go too high. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Laura and I faked it till you make it at a perfect 10. So you're giving us the real deal 8 or 9.
Giving you real deal 8 or 9. That's still 80 or 90%. That's still an A. You know what I mean?
It's an A-okay with me. That's for sure. Chris, I'm so excited to have you on. I'm
my God.
so excited.
So good to see you.
It's so good to see you. I miss my friends.
Buddy, I miss you so much. You know, I think the last time we saw each other was like 5 or 6 years ago
Yeah, dude.
in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, because the last couple of years, I don't come home as often. When I do, I'm so consumed with all the family. I have to see everybody. I don't
You
get
don't
to
need
go
to
like
come
out and
home.
about. Well, when you come home on Christmas, you're like, I'm here for a very specific purpose.
Yeah.
My mom, who
Yeah.
is not my friend, in case she's watching. No, we're friends. My scarf. Chris, so we saw you in the chat. We know you were watching the set with Laura. Are
I
you
guess I
ready
gave
to
it away
play?
tonight. I wasn't really in bed.
You gave it away. We all saw you on the chat. So why you thought that huge entrance was going to be fooling us is beyond me.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'm ready to play.
Okay, let's play. I'm going to start.
Okay.
I warned everybody this is the across the board question. Here
Yeah.
it is. Is it true you think you're better than me?
Yeah. I thought that was why we were doing this.
No, you're right. Listen, you're absolutely right. Oh my God. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Sonar Network asked and answered. Yep, that's right. Thank you, Chris. Okay, your question. That was
Okay.
it. There's nothing else to say.
Look, and this is less of a truth and more of just telling me what actually is the answer. Okay. Now, I really want the answer to this, Elena. Okay.
Okay.
What instrument does Tete play?
I'm so glad that you asked. So, as people who listen to the podcast know, Tete is my Arabic
Tete, sorry,
grandmother.
yes,
Tete, no problem. She is my Arabic grandmother. She's been playing numerous instruments for 20 years, one song per instrument. So, she plays the following instruments: the piano, in which she plays Happy Birthday, the violin, in which she plays Jingle Bells, and the oud, in which we don't know what that song is.
Some Middle Eastern traditional song.
I mean,
maybe?
it's from her favorite singer, M. Kaltoon, that she wakes up at 3 a.m. to watch. He's been dead for 40 years.
Hey, man.
And that's some primetime TV right there. She wakes up at 3 a.m. to watch him on the Arabic channel.
I mean, especially in Syria. Come on, that's Syria's golden hour. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. The 3 a.m. is the golden hour. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Chris, I got one for you. Okay.
Shoot.
This is another across the board.
Okay.
Is it true you think you're funnier than me?
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, I thought this was what this is about. I thought you were. I was just coming on to say how much better and funnier I am than.
No, and you're right. We should have changed the whole title of the show to "What's Real versus What's Chris." That's what we should have
Look,
changed.
Alana, if I was funnier than you, I wouldn't be stuck here in this room with a bed behind me. I'd be in Los Angeles right now with a gold wall.
Norm
Look
hung
at
it
that.
up. There's a regular wall under there. Listen, Chris.
With a beautiful husband. I am nowhere near as funny as you.
Oh, please. If I was as funny as you, I would have had the grandest entrance that YouTube has ever seen. The grandest entrance.
Well, it is a Wayfair bed too. I mean, I don't want to brag, but
it seems like you are.
Oh,
Okay, you
braggy
got
Maggie.
one?
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
I want to know truthfully, I want to know the name of Mike and Amal's business.
Okay, so it's the Johnston team. They're a real estate duo and they're known as the Johnston team. And according to Canada Revenue, to the IRS in Canada, I've been working for them for upwards of 8 years.
Oh, nice.
Upwards of 8 years. Yeah, it's been pretty
lucrative
business for me, actually,
I mean,
real estate.
Specifically for tax purposes, I assume.
For
right?
tax purposes, for Canada Revenue, yeah. Okay. This is an interesting one that could spark another one.
Okay.
Is it true at some point in the past you have had a crush on me?
Oh, yes.
And you.
Really?
Yes.
Look,
yeah,
what are we
dude, when
doing?
I
Like,
first met
cool.
you, because we met like via Bad Dog,
Yeah.
right? Like kind of that like era or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this guy that does bits all night the same as me for absolutely no one? Who is
Dude,
this?
That's the exact same thing I thought. I was like,
Yeah.
who is this firecracker? I want to set her off. Who is this firecracker?
And guess what, guys? It's not Katy Perry desperate to be on the podcast. Not gonna happen.
Nope.
Not gonna
All right.
happen. Okay, go.
Okay. Now, this might be a little controversial, but how many people can Tete sleep in her apartment?
Okay, I'm actually so glad you asked. So the key to that
Am I
is
saying
this.
it right? How do I say it?
Tete.
Tete.
Yeah, but you're saying it as if you were in a rush. That's fine as well.
Yeah.
Tete.
Tete.
So in Tete's apartment, when it comes to sleeping people, the word that's left out of that is comfortably. So when it
Right.
comes to physically putting people into her apartment, I'm going to go ahead and say at least 17.
Wow.
Yeah, she has floor space. I mean, I've slept beside a table, like right beside the chairs on the ground on a mat. I mean, we've got closets are turned into studio apartments. I mean, we're working with a lot here.
If
working
it
with
was
a
a
lot.
Toronto apartment, how much would it be monthly?
Well, it's a 1+1. It's not even an official 2-bedroom. They made like with French doors a second bedroom. There's about 4 bedrooms in there now with via curtains and
Well, that's what I'm
pulley
saying. That's like
system.
fucking $4,000 a month, man.
I mean, minimum for 17 people. You split it though 17 ways.
Right?
It's not that bad.
They can clean up, man.
Clean up. Okay, here's mine for you.
Okay.
This one I'm genuinely curious about.
Okay.
Well, all of them, but okay.
Okay.
Is it true when you first heard that Norm and I were dating
Hmm.
that you thought it was crazy of him to date me or crazy of me to date him or none? I'm dying to know what you guys back home thought of it. Dying to know.
Oh man, you know what I thought? I was just like, that was shocking, and in such a good way, because you would never, we just never had thought, and I also kind of knew that, like, Norm, I knew Norm. I was like, these are like oil and water, these two. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Norm's AC, Alana's DC. Come on, man. Like, but when I heard it, I was like, oh, it made my heart grow so big.
Ugh.
because I was like, what a perfect parent.
Oh my God, that really worked out.
Oh, big time.
I didn't
You
know
know
what
what it
you were
was
going to
too? It was
say.
2 beautiful sets of hair too.
We've got, I mean, you guys saw, I know you guys listen to the podcast. Now you're seeing it live. I mean, our voluminous hair, yourself included,
Oh.
Chris. In fact, all of our guests tonight have voluminous hair. Really,
100%.
all of our guests do. Laura came in,
100%.
beautiful volume. Yeah.
I mean,
All
you
right.
got that beautiful Middle Eastern hair. I got this beautiful South Asian hair. Look at this.
Look at
Allison got it.
this.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Although
Okay.
my beard, Norm's got a better beard than me. My mom calls this the Osama. This is my Osama.
It's a bit of an Osama. I wasn't
Yeah.
going to be the bitch to say it, but
No.
Norm gets the full. Norm's like
Hard Rock Cafe.
Well,
Yeah.
Norm's like the face mask before there was a face mask.
100%.
That's Norm's beard.
But that's what I'm jealous of, Norm.
You want that full coverage. You want that extra
100%.
support.
100%.
Okay, you're up. And if not,
Okay.
I've got one.
Okay. I got one. Do we actually know how old cousin George is?
No. So, just so everybody knows what Chris is talking about, we have a cousin that came over from Turkey. And when he came, his mom was confused as to whether he was 4 years old or 6 years old. And we never did get the information. So we're not like, really sure how old he is.
But
And
it's like
he's,
a
like, in his
2-year
20s.
window.
Yeah, dude, he's like well into his 20s now. It's like a significant window, like for sure, dude.
Well, maybe that's a good thing. He should roll on that. You know what I mean?
Great question. Okay, I have a hard question for you. And
Okay.
I really want you to answer this honestly.
Okay. You got it. You got it.
Is it true that at some point, even for a short-lived period of time, you have hated your kid?
No, I gotta say no.
Oh no, I'm not.
Maybe-
no,
okay,
you
you know
took a
what?
pause.
You know what? Okay,
You
okay,
took a pause.
Okay. I will say I hated him when he was a baby. Maybe he did one thing where I was just like, oh, shut up. But I swear this kid, and I don't want to be another braggy Maggie, but this kid is the best kid in the world. You know what he wanted to watch for his birthday? He was like, hey, I was like, you can watch 2 movies. He was like, I want to watch Mad Max Fury Road and Princess Mononoke.
Okay,
And I was like,
we're done.
Right?
He's won. And here's the thing. I actually have it on good authority that your son's the best from
Wow.
my sister, our next guest, on good authority that he is the best. And
she
he's,
knows
like, super
very
cool.
well, very intimately.
Very
Not like a weird way,
well,
very-
not intimately. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not intimate, but intimate in the only
In
way
person, yes.
a person can know a growing person can. Yeah.
Okay, good for you for answering that question. Because there's always that split second where somebody's like, I'm done.
100%.
Every parent has it. Every parent has it. And I applaud you for actually saying the truth. Thank you. Okay, you're up.
Got it. Okay. Give me one of Tay-Tay's tattoos.
Oh, her eyebrows. She has her eyebrows tattooed on her face. And what's happened is that the color's faded. And because she can't dye her hair, these are like orange. And this is like gray. And then she's like olive because she's Arabic. So she has like the darker skin. And this is like the palette we're working with right now.
But does she rock it? Is she like gray on top, orange eyebrows, green dress?
She
blue
rocks it like it
shoes?
was a multi-million-dollar choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally, man.
She rocks it.
100%.
Okay, Chris. This is not to get too farty.
Oh, please.
But you used to do a scene when you were on Second City Main Stage where you were a yoga teacher farting during yoga.
Yes.
Did you ever actually fart, even though there was fart sound effects? Did you ever actually fart on stage? Truly.
Oh, yeah.
You did. I knew you did. You had to.
Oh, all the time. Maybe it wasn't audible, but I would definitely, squeeze one out or something.
Well, they had fart sound effects. And that's why I was like, I bet you he's like for sure farting because you would do this like relax, but then kind of clench face and then release it back to relax. And I was like, he's farting. I know he's farting right now.
Oh, big time. You know what else I used to do? I used to try and get away with picking my nose on stage. And I don't know why I thought I could get away with it because I have hundreds of eyes on me. All the lights are on
every
me.
Every night, dude. Sold out show.
I'm just trying to do that. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I can't keep still for 4 minutes. If something's itching or bugging, I'm like, we've got to address this right now. What's the best way I can do this?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, we're going to do a lightning round. One last question. You're up, and then I'll do mine.
Okay. Lightning round. What is, and let me know if I'm saying this right, what is Gassan's best dish?
Oh, hummus. Of course.
Okay.
Goes without saying. That's our cousin Gassan. Wow, Chris, you came ready with the Arabic family trivia. This is killing me. Man. I love it. Okay, my question to you.
Yeah.
My question to you is it true you like my sister more than me?
Yes. I mean, by a small margin, Alana, but it's only because I haven't been able to spend the amount of time that I want to with you, you know?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I will take this out on her in our next set.
Oh, please.
Chris.
She's a strong woman. She can take it.
Tell us, where can we find you on social media? Tell us where we can find you and everything that you're doing.
You can find me. I live at 795 College.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
Don't say your address.
Okay, sorry. You can find me in Little Italy, Toronto, Ontario. You can, man, give me a phone call. Give me a phone call. I'm at 416-499-8733.
And that is enough out of you. Chris, thank you so much for joining me. Stop giving out your personal information.
But it's so good to see you. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Give Norm a kiss for me. Give yourself a kiss for me. So great to see you, pal. So great.
Everybody gets a kiss out of you. Up next, and our final guest is my younger sister, Alana Johnston, right after this video.
I got my period, so what? I'm feeling bloated, so what? I put a chip on it, so what? I take it out again, so what? Period, my gift is my curse. Period, my gift is my curse. So what?
So what indeed, Allison, welcome to the Self Esteem Party live show. How are you?
I cannot believe Chris likes me better. I knew it. I knew it.
It's killing me.
Huge.
Can you believe it?
Live
On my own show.
Handle it. I know. Thank you, Chris.
It's killing me. Oh, that's big news, Allison. I mean, the audacity and the honesty. Wow. Okay.
I know.
Allison, scale of 1 to 10, in terms of your self-esteem, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I am 11. I am on cloud 9 right now.
Right. Okay.
I'm feeling great, baby.
Oh, really, Allison?
Good. Yeah.
Okay, because is it true that you've been so nervous about the podcast today, the live show, that you texted me numerous times and on the phone made me watch you change several shirts because you were nervous about what to wear?
Okay, but what do you think about my final decision?
Oh my God, it's great. If you guys like Allison's cool casual decision, please drop it in the chat. #cool&cash. Oh yeah, with the hood, Allison.
Okay, I am nervous. I'm really nervous. And I texted you a million times. I really am scared of live things.
You should be, yeah.
I like to censor. I've done your podcast before and I made you delete several things. I don't have control over it. So
yeah, and that's a big problem, as you should be. Okay, are you ready to play Truth or Truth? This is a game, you know. Truth or Truth?
I'm ready. Okay.
Well,
first of all, I just found out that I had to write questions. So
I did, and I sent an email 2 weeks ago, so I am quite curious as to why this bomb has been dropped on you just tonight.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Let's kick it off. So we're going to kick it off with a couple of standards. 1, is it true you think you're better than me? Yeah, that's right. I would say. Yeah, that tracks. It's not for me to decide.
I think we're the same level. I don't think I'm better.
Yeah, let's see what Mom says. Okay. Your question? Oh, wait, you don't have any questions, do you?
I do. I wrote some down. Okay. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Is it true that you liked living with me more than Norm?
Yes, by a landslide. Absolutely. Here's
Great.
the thing.
I had a feeling.
Norm's great to live with, but you and I are so much alike
We're
that
so alike.
it was really easy to coordinate things in the house. With Norm, like a lot of relationships, it requires a lot of compromise. With you, we had already lived together so much of our lives. It was just a continuation of that.
I agree. We were good roommates, very compatible.
We were very compatible until I up and left you and moved to LA without telling anybody. Okay, my question. Is it true you think you're funnier than me? Allison, it's not even close.
Actually, I'm sillier than you, I think. But I think you're funnier than me. But I think I'm more silly, but I'm a slow burn, so nobody knows. It's just kind of something I know. You know?
And they're not gonna at this rate. No, you're very funny. I think you might make me laugh harder than I make you laugh in like our inside jokes.
I laugh at you.
No, I know you do, but I think I laugh really hard at what you say. Because you target it. You know so much about me. You know how to target a joke to me, so quickly and so accurately. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm really getting in there.
That's right, Sonar Network. This is the showdown of the century. Okay, you're up.
I hope that we don't fight after this. Okay, well, I'm up. Oh God, okay. Here we go. Okay, this requires a little backstory, which we can tell after. But is it true that you told me that I should be brushing my hair out dry, and that's the way that I would get the best curls? Is it true that you told me that for years to sabotage me? Because my hair has been breaking ever since.
Allison, no, I didn't tell you that to sabotage you. I was told to do that. And then I found out a new way of doing my hair, and I just didn't tell you the new way.
Okay, but here's the thing. You told me, I think, okay, here we are doing the same thing. We got to brush. This is how we get the good curls.
Allison, people move on in life.
Well, you have to tell me because I'll do it religiously.
Allison.
I am very easily influenced. I would join a cult in a second. If someone tells me to do something, I'm going to do it.
If you guys want Allison to join your cult, please drop that in the chat. Give us your cult name. And we'll see if she'll join. We'll see if she'll join.
You don't even have to give me a pitch.
No pitch, just the name. We just want the cult name. Okay, here we go. Is it true that it takes you a minimum of 2 years to break up with someone?
Absolutely. 1,000%. I would say maybe even 3.
I was being generous by only saying 2.
Oh, it's longer. Takes me ages.
Okay,
and honestly, it's better just to get it out there. People need to know.
I mean, for God's sakes, guys, if you're dating Allison, buckle up because you're in for a long ride. Okay, you're up.
Oh my God. My notes are not organized. Okay.
I've got another one if you need time.
Oh. Is it true that you, in the past, have pretended to have seen movies or television shows just to join the conversation?
Allison, you know that's true. I do it all the time. I do it to Norm. He has his headphones in. He can't hear me right now. I do it to Norm all the time. He'll be like, so-and-so, right? Like he'll say an actor and I'll be like, yeah. And then that actor will come on TV like an hour later and I'll be like, hey, that guy. And he's like, yeah, I just said that. And I'm like, oh, I thought you meant this other guy. But it's like, I love to lie. I just love it.
It's really fun. And it's not, you gotta keep
it feels good to get that out. Okay. So this one's a very specific one. It's why I chose the music video So What, which is about getting my period, to play before you came on. So Allison, is it true when you got your first period that you bled through your jeans, forming a pool of blood on your chair? And then when you got up to go to the bathroom to investigate, you looked down into your underwear and thought to yourself, poo from my vagina?
Yes, 100% true. Now, just to go along with this, you must keep in mind, I was 10 years old when I got my period. I was a really early bloomer. I've had the same body since I was 10, very developed. And I was so young that I didn't even know what a period was yet because
Mom probably thought she didn't have to tell me for another year or something.
Well, she
So
was
I
basing things
indeed-
on me. Yeah.
I thought that I pooed through my vagina.
And then follow-up question. Is it true that after you experience that very, traumatic experience that I then printed up posters saying poo from my vagina and put them all over the outside and inside of your locker?
Yes, and it was traumatizing. I have not recovered.
And
Now
is
you
it true
see
that
what it's like? You see what it's like to have her as a sister.
is it true that I don't regret it? Yes. Okay, you're up.
Oh, okay. Is it true? Is it true? Oh, I don't know if I should say this one.
Say it.
Do you care? Is it true that you have shit your pants over 5 times in your adult life?
9. 9 times. Is it
I
true
was with you once on the bus.
You were.
I was with you when it happened.
You were.
You were very casual about it.
It's honestly not that big of a deal. Hey, I'm doing it now, and so's Norm with all that hot chicken. Is it true you think you're mom's favorite?
No, I don't think I'm mom's favorite.
Not even close. Is it true you think you're dad's favorite?
No.
Also not even close. I
I
agree.
think I'm low
I'm
on the
dad's.
list.
I think you're pretty low.
Wow.
I think like when we were teenagers, like you were because you were the baby, but I think it's me now. Almost by a landslide. It's actually quite obvious.
I can almost guarantee you it's not you. It's not either of us. You are not the favorite. But I think the other two because they have kids.
Well, yeah, because the kids are extension of them, so it's more of them to love. I agree. Okay, Al, one last question each. You go. You got one?
Is it true you don't like that I put lipstick on for the podcast?
Yes, because you took it off. Is it true that I tried to kill you once as a child?
Yes, on a
Yes.
snow hill.
Yes, exactly. The answer is yes. Okay, great. Allison, this has been absolutely fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
What a great note to end on.
I had the best
Thank you so
time.
much. Thank you so much for doing the podcast. And I'm not really sure if I'm just clock out now or if I'm going back to me at the end. I don't really know what's happening, but I'll tell you one thing, Allison. I dare you to call mom right now. I know we don't have any dares on the show, but I dare you to call mom. It's quite late Eastern time. And that's going to be my quarantine dare for you.
Okay.
I dare you to
right
call
now?
mom, wake her up and ask her who her
No!
favorite is. Okay. Well, this is why we had to play Truth and Truth. You see?
I'm very confused and I'll have to explain it for hours.
Well, they just found out what YouTube is, mom and dad. Did you know that?
They did?
Yeah. And then dad called me saying I should become a kid's YouTube star.
Yeah.
I tried to
It is
explain to
very
him.
easy.
Our brother Jason is managing my YouTube right now. So if he says to do it, I'll do it. Otherwise, we're going to stick to the plan. Allison, the chat's blowing up. People want you to call mom.
I'm scared. Okay.
Everybody wants you to call mom and just say, Mom, who's your favorite? She's going to think, oh no, Al, she sleeps with her phone off.
Guys, it's going to be a disaster.
Okay, maybe just send her a text, who's your favorite? And then
That'll
that way
do.
she wakes up to it. Okay, that sounds good. All right. People want you to call.
Guys, it's not going to be a good outcome.
No, this is truth or truth for a reason. It's truth or truth for a reason. Allison, thank you so much for joining me on the big podcast. Is this an episode of I Want My Phone Back? Wow, pretty close. Except you'd only get like maybe $5 for that dare. That would be a low dare. That would be so. Oh, Jason, our brother, is saying you can call. Call mom right now and ask who her favorite is. Go. Call mom right now.
I'm doing it.
Sorry, everybody. We're going over our time. We have to find out who mom's favorite is. It's okay to be
Can I
scared. You
just
can
put
do it.
her
Thank
on
you, Sarah.
Speaker.
Put her on speaker.
I'm so scared. Cousin Natalie was calling me, by the way.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Okay, I'm great. How are you doing, baby?
Oh, I'm just doing Alana's podcast right now, and she wants me to call you and ask who's your favorite.
My favorite as in my children?
Yes.
You're all my favorite.
Okay. Love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I feel bad.
Oh my god, I can't believe we woke her up for that. Wow, I think it was worth it, to be honest with you. And so does cousin Natalie. Thank you so much, Natalie. Oh yeah, the blue glasses. That's right. These are my new glasses. Norm and I have $100 bet.
Oh, wait, I have one quick question. Is
Yes?
it true that you don't actually need glasses?
No, I need these. One pair.
Okay.
The other one for
okay.
far away, I don't really need. These ones for
Okay.
reading, I do. The other ones, I don't really need. But
I had a
I
feeling.
said, let's play it safe. Well, I just told my doctor, let's play it safe and get both. Okay. Allison,
Okay.
thank you so much for
Thanks
joining
for
me.
having me.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, that's it. That's our show. Thank you so much for joining myself and Norm, who has his headsets on, is over there. If you guys loved the show and want to hear more of fun podcast episodes, you can check us out on the Sonar Network. Oh, Norm, we got him back.
Hi.
He's saying hi. You can check us out on the Sonar Network. If you guys like our merch, check us out on TeePublic. Here's a cool phone case with me on it. How fun is that? And what else, Norm? You can follow the podcast at Self Esteem Party on Instagram or Twitter. You can follow me at the only Alana Johnston on Instagram, at Alana_Johnston on Twitter. And of course, you can follow the Sonar Network and subscribe to their YouTube page. They do shows like this all the time. Don't forget, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay safe.
Oh,
Anything, Norm?
No, I was watching a Justice League cartoon that Zack Snyder based a lot of. Anyway.
Well, don't worry. We made a point to cover that your farts are the worst in the world.
Oh, cool.
All right. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
Believe in yourself, believe in your body. Rock, rock, rock. It's the self-esteem party. Believe in yourself, believe in your body. Rock, rock, rock. It's the self-esteem party.